Good afternoon, I'm Josh Duncan, and these are some of the top headlines out of the KelownaNow newsroom today. Breaking news off the top, this just came down within the last hour. The city of Kelowna has purchased a large chunk of land in the downtown core from West Corp to support a mega hotel project. The purchase includes an office building, which spans 1440 to 1460 Pandosy Street, a vacant development site in former city roadway, which is at 289 Queensway, and the downtown Kelowna Marina at 210 Bernard Avenue. The total cost for the city, a whopping $27.8 million. That is intended to be funded by borrowing funds from the Municipal Finance Authority, which means no impact to taxation. The city says the purchase will support the development of a world-class hotel and adjacent marina over the next 3 to 5 years. It was West Corp that originally planned and revealed designs for a large downtown Kelowna hotel on this land, as you can see in the picture beside me. They even had development permits acquired 3 times in 2018, 2020, and 2022. However, all 3 times those permits expired before construction could begin. According to the city, comprehensive market analysis shows there was a national, if not global, interest in this type of development. This should remain big news over the next few years as we see this thing develop. So stay tuned for that. All right, sticking on the development beat, but on a much smaller scale, city planners have backed a 6-story rental building on Rutland's transit corridor. That means it will go before council for further review and potential rezoning support on Monday. Novation Architecture is looking to change the site from townhouse to apartment housing rental-only zoning. And city planners say the project at the corner of, or near the corner of McCurdy and Rutland Roads would fit the future land use designation of the neighborhood. The lot, currently vacant, is used for parking at a nearby townhouse. We'll know more on the future of this project after council deliberates it next week, with further planning and renderings sure to come over the coming months if it's pushed ahead. The RCMP assisted the BC SPCA with the recent seizure of 27 dogs and a cat from horrific living conditions at a rural property in the Kootenays. BC SPCA Manager of Cruelty Investigations for this region, Matt Affleck, said the animals are kept mainly outdoors without appropriate shelter and inadequate fencing on the property, which meant the dogs were just wandering off and running loose in the wild. The seized dogs were mainly French Bulldogs, Boston Terriers, Kangal Shepherds, and Heelers, as well as several mixed breeds, and included 12 puppies ranging from 8 weeks to 7 months old. The puppies had the worst health problems, Affleck said, due to their underdeveloped immune systems. Some had severely distended stomachs because of a very serious worm infection. You can see the stomachs there in one dog right there. Tough stuff to look at, but special treatment is really only used for horses. That's going to be used on these dogs to help them out for a very serious worm infection. One of the dogs, another photo, if you can find it here, Nick, one of the dogs only had 3 legs, and the BCSPCA had no clue why it was amputated. I believe it's at the bottom of this story. Yeah, there it is. A very adorable little girl there. All in all, though, Affleck said it was heartbreaking to see these puppies and animals in this condition. However, the animals slowly making progress, both health-wise and when it comes to letting their guard down. Extremely fearful from their situation when they were brought in. Many are starting to warm up to the staff and volunteers at various BCSPCA branches where they have been brought for treatment. That's always a positive sign when they start to come around. It is unknown when these dogs will be put up for adoption, as well as the cat. They're still part of an ongoing investigation into irresponsible breeding and neglect. 2 BC unions have increased job action this week and are demanding that the provincial government return to the bargaining table. BCGEU members have been striking since September 2nd, and 370 more union members joined picket lines today. Nearly 6 weeks into the strike, almost 25,000 workers are taking job action at over 470 picket lines across BC. BCGEU President Paul Finch says the province has the power to end this strike today, and the ball is in their court. Negotiations have not resumed since talks broke down on September 29th. The union is asking for a 4% general wage increase per year for 2 years, but the province has countered with 2% for 2 years. Today also saw all government licensed professionals represented by the Professional Employees Association walk off the job as well, with more than 1,600 members on strike at 121 picket lines across BC. The PEA represents engineers, foresters, geoscientists, psychologists, and other specialized experts. They have already been on strike alongside the BCGAU, escalating that action with their own official strike today. If you're looking to buy some furniture for your home or office or whatever it may be over the next little bit, the Brick is the place to be this weekend or going forward. The Canadian company has completely renovated its Kelowna showroom and says it will be unveiling the refreshed and expanded 45,000 square foot space during a grand reopening celebration this weekend. Exciting stuff. Brick President Darcy Walker says they are thrilled to welcome the Kelowna community back to a completely reimagined Brick experience. Festivities begin at 10 a.m. Saturday, and there will be giveaways, contests, plenty of deals, and even the chance to meet celebrity designer, Home Network host Courtney Wilson, which is exciting stuff. Get all the details on this event and the Brick's reopening in the story at KelownaNow.com. I believe Corvin Vasky, another person you can meet at that event on Saturday. He'll be out there grabbing some video and stuff, so keep an eye out for Corvin. All right, wrapping up, quick look at the forecast. Mainly cloudy and 12 in the central Okanagan right now. May even be the odd spit of rain depending on where you are. I believe an overnight low, if we can just scroll down, because I did not write it down here. Very nice, Josh. Overnight low of 3. It's going to be cloudy overnight, and then tomorrow, some showers possible, just a 30% chance, so it'll probably miss a lot of the city, and then gusts up to 50 kilometers per hour for your Friday afternoon. All right, that is it for me today, but you can read up on all these stories, plenty more, over at KelownaNow.com. As always, be sure to check out our socials, KelownaNow.com on TikTok, KelownaNow on X, Best of Kelowna Now on Instagram, and the Now Media Group on YouTube. Have a great day, Kelowna. Great night. Enjoy it out there. Mini Friday here. We're almost at the weekend. Hope you have a wonderful evening. I'll be back in this chair tomorrow for another look at the headlines. We'll see you then.
We don't just report the news. We live here too. We're your neighbors, bringing you stories that matter to all of us. No government funding, no outside influence. Kelowna Now, local, independent. News you can trust.